there's one thing we know about innovation, it is important for actually people to mix. But it just doesn't happen on a regular basis. You know, there was a research study in 2007 by Columbia University, and they wanted to see how well business executives mixed with each other. So they invited them to a cocktail party. You know, and their stated objective was, at this cocktail party, you have to try and meet as many different people from different fields as possible. And all the executives said, yep, no problem, I do that all the time. But the researchers, Paul Ingram and Michael Morris, were able to track every conversation that people were having through inserting RFID tags in the name badges. And what they found was the exact opposite happened. So the bankers just hung out with the bankers. The marketers just chitter-chatted with the other marketers. The accountants just made small talk with the other accountants. Actually, to be fair, nobody wanted to be in that conversation. And the researchers concluded that the only person that successfully achieved the objective and met as many people from diverse backgrounds as possible and expanded their social network was the bartender. Because you can understand how this happens. You know, the psychologists have a name for this bias because it's so strong. Even in large cities like New York, you think this crashing into each other and exchange of ideas would just happen naturally, but it doesn't. They call it self-similarity principle. So we all like hanging out with people who are like ourselves, and it reinforces our current state of view. Now, we have a very famous economist here on the faculty at Stern called Paul Romer. He wrote an extremely influential paper called New Growth Theory. And in it, he defines ideas as the recipes we use to rearrange things to create new value and wealth. So the objective for every organisation is to be constantly generating a stream of bold new recipes. And for these recipes to take place, as Peter said, you have to look outside your firm. You have to get ideas from other places. So Professor Romer likes to say, ideas don't just replicate. You just don't keep replicating the same ideas you've got in your firm. No, ideas actually have to have sex. Right? So your ideas have to have sex with your ideas have to have sex with your ideas. And this is one of the reasons you should be so thrilled to come into NYU Stern today. There's a hell of a lot of sex going on here.